the Director and CEO of International Institute of Influencers, Dr. Shama Hussain on the stage.
एक कहानी बताते हैं. I'll tell one story. There were two brothers. One was very rich and the other one was not. So he came to his younger brother and said, मेरे पास Bentley है, मेरे पास Rolls Royce है, मेरे पास Mercedes है, तुम्हारे पास क्या है? So क्या है? So what will be the answer of that boy? मेरे पास vision है.
I believe we are in a day and an age and a time where we're looking for visionaries. We need visionaries that can set the pathway of what our future looks like. To get behind someone that has that type of vision is something I support 110%. And Dr. Shama, you have done that excellently. You have set a vision that all of us inspire to want to walk out.
कि गाड़ी चलाने के लिए पेंसिल सेट डालते हैं. थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया तो पता चला कि उसमें थोड़ा सा और पतला.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing fine. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. I'm Hassani, an 18-year-old girl from Sri Lanka currently living in Oman. So today I'm here to host you for the International Debate Championship representing the III group. So today we gather here not to argue but to explore the perspectives that challenge, inspire and unite us across the boundaries. So let me welcome our chief guest from Greece, Dr. Rania Lampur, and all of you, my dear wonderful participants. Now, I will call upon the founder and CEO of III Group, Dr. Shama Hussain, to announce the semifinals for the IDC.
Thank you, Hasni. Thank you so much, my dear. So Hasni is our new member of III Group from Sri Lanka. So thank you, Hasni, for this wonderful introduction and warm welcome to all of us. So,
My pleasure.
thank you, Hasni. So, my dear friends, this is Dr. Shama Hussain, founder and CEO of III Group, International Life Skills Technologies, Business Collaborations, International Institute of Influencers, and Gulf Skill Pioneers Oman. III Group is world's premium brand of global leadership and organic life skills. We are here to build the legacy of leadership. Today, IDC semifinals. As just Hasani said, we are not here to argue. The debate championship, the vision, the purpose of debate championship is not to argue, but to come across solutions with innovations. Solutions with innovations. That is the purpose. And we, I want to give voice to our youth. We want to give voice to the leaders inside, the Gen Z, the new generation. We wanted them to be the voice of the country, voice of the nation, voice of the world. So we are budding these stars, we are budding these leaders to give their voice for justice, voice for peace, voice for love, voice for sustainability in relationships. So this is what the vision of International Debate Championship. And we are so honored today to have our wonderful guest, whom I always say she's identified with her winsome smile, her wonderful smile, Dr. Rania Lampur. Have a very unique name as well, as she is. And Dr. Rania, she's, I can say, I identify her always with her simplicity, with her compassionate nature, and what I call is like, she's very innovative in supporting the people, supporting everyone, and especially young children, young budding stars. She always gets happy whenever I send messages regarding young students. She always gets excited to support the youth leadership. and also and also I feel proud to share that she's from 4 years. She is with us from the day of conception of III. From day one, she is with us, and she has a trust on us, and she's with us in this journey of building leaders. So I welcome Dr. Rania on behalf of whole III group for joining us here. Thank you so much, Dr. Rania. One message from you to all our wonderful participants.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. Warm greetings from Athens, from Greece. Warm welcome, everyone, to the International Debate Championship organized by III. And it's both an honor and a privilege to be a part of this significant initiative, because today we are not just witnessing a competition, but I would say celebration of the power of ideas, of critical thinking and eloquence. So this championship represents global talents like you are, brilliant minds from different parts of the world who come together to debate, challenge, and inspire one another. And we are all here because we believe in the power of words to shape the future. Debate is not just about winning an argument. It's about opening minds, broadening perspectives, and learning from each other. And as we listen today to the passionate speeches and well-structured arguments, we will witness how different viewpoints can come together to create meaningful dialogue and ultimately solutions to the world's most pressing issues. You know, I come from Greece, so the science of argumentation, rhetoric, has its roots in my country, in Essex, Greece. So it was born in Greece. It was in Greece that the foundation of structured argumentation, persuasive communication were laid. Thinkers like Socrates and Aristotle systematized persuasive communication and formal argumentation. So in today's business landscape, competitive landscape, speaking is far more than just in skill. Remember this, it's a profit-generating tool also, because the ability to communicate effectively, whether it's in presentation or negotiations or client meetings or public speaking engagement, directly impacts business outcomes. So professionals who master the art of speaking set themselves apart, drive success, and create new opportunities. So to our talented debaters today, I would like to say this, that you have worked tirelessly, obviously, to prepare for this moment today. So tonight you have a unique opportunity to showcase not only your knowledge, but your ability to inspire change through words. Remember, every argument you make, every point you present has the potential to leave an impact that resonates beyond this competition. I remember I had my first debate experience as a little child at the age of 3 years old. I had to present a poem in a school event. I remember it was very, very stressful. I can feel your nervousness, your stress, but we are here to boost our skills, to learn from each other, and to have fun at the same time, to enjoy. So there's no need for stress. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Shama and II for the invitation. And as we embark on this exciting journey today of intellectual engagement, let us all embrace the spirit of healthy competition, mutual respect, and may this event inspire us to continue seeking knowledge, to challenge assumptions, and always strive to be better versions of ourselves in both thought and action. So let the debate begin. Thank you, and I look forward to an unforgettable evening of power discussions and impactful arguments. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rania. Thank you so much. I hope everyone got you. She just said this is a celebration of your voices. This is a celebration of your opinions. So make your opinion valued and empowered. So that is the main vision of Dr. Rania as well. And she has come from all over from Greece to encourage you, to support you, and empower you. So let me invite Dr. Rania. So all the very best one more time. So I need a big hand. Everyone, if you are ready, come on, raise your hands. Come on, big, yes. I just said one hand, and I think Maria, she's raising 2 hands. She's so excited, mashallah. So excellent. Excellent, very good. So you're all excited. I want to see the cheering, happy faces, no tension, no stress faces. You can see your jury, she herself is smiling. So you all should be smiling. Come on, no stress, nothing. This is not a competition. This is you're giving your voice. Nothing more than that. As she said, you're going to create an impact. You're leaving your impact. So That's the thing. So you will be giving time. So don't worry about the time here. Focus on your ideas. Krishnaveni, I think I didn't read properly. You have just mentioned that you want to ask about about the time, right? Krishnaveni, anything else?
No, ma'am. How will we decide who is for and who is against?
We gave you my yeah, that's what I was telling. You have 1 minute time. As soon as the jury will announce the topic, you have to already collaborate with your teammate. You know the name of the person with whom you are doing, right? So you send him message whether any shortcuts, but you want, if it is far, it is against two. You want to go far, you want, if your teammate is agreeing or no, you have to convince him quickly in that time, and you have to think out as well in the mind.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I know it's a tough thing, but that's what you have to do, the collaboration part. See, totally you have 5 minutes. Your team will have 5 minutes. How you will manage that 5 minutes, it's up to you. Okay. So we are leaving you 5 minutes. 5 minutes is completely for you. Every team 5 minutes, not at all any extra time. Clear? So done. Let me invite Dr. Rania. Dr. Rania, first team will announce.
So welcome, dear Marion and dear Chairman. We will start with the first pair and the first topic, a topic which is very provocative, a timely subject for debate, because it's how and if men are hindering women's careers. So I'm inviting you to share your key points about this, because this addresses issues of gender inequality, power dynamics, and social norms.
Yeah, men are hindering women's career. Wow. Men are hindering, stopping. Hindering means stopping. Men are not letting women to grow. Clear? That is the topic. Men are not letting women to grow. Think about it now. Who is going far and who is going against? Men who will agree that men are not letting females to grow. Who is not agreeing that men is not letting females to grow. With one example, something. This is. Come on. Imagine. Men are not letting women to grow. Do you agree or no? Any one of you, you can connect with your friends in this 5 minutes. So now your time starts now. It is 5:48 here, Oman time. So till 53. ले लग गया आजा No cheatings. Only your own opinions. You're on the screen.
Hello po, am I audible po?
Yeah, you are audible.
Remove the po.
So who is for and who is against? For or against?
I am for po. For. Okay. let me start. Greetings to everyone, honorable judges, respected debaters, and audience. I am Marian Edith Victoria S. Season, a semi-finalist from Calasiao Comprehensive National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, before starting, I would like to thank the International Institute of Influencers for this opportunity that you have given me. Today we gather to discuss the most pressing issues in our society. Are men hindering women's career? As the affirmative side, I firmly believe that men are hindering or stopping the growth of women. Gender equality is a hot issue in our society, and I believe that men stops the growth of women. Here are the three reasons. First is because of the cognitive perception. Research in psychology has consistently demonstrated implicit bias in how men and women are evaluated professionally. Studies show that identical resumes with male and female names receive different levels of favor, with names often perceived as more competent, strong, and independent compared to women. This bias often subconsciously influences hiring decisions, meaning that men are having more opportunities than women because of their physique. Men are often seen as stronger and more able than women. Second is the traditional gender roles and expectations. Cultural norms and social expectations often position women as housewives, homemakers, caregivers, and those low position levels. While those father or men in the family are given more opportunity and more high demand careers than women's. Women are seen low in the society even before. And so I believe that my stand is that men are hindering women from growing in the society. Thank you.
So, can I
Just
go next?
1 minute left. 1 minute.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Shaman. Then I go next.
Yeah, please, fast. Don't leave. Don't waste time.
Okay. Am I audible po? Good evening, esteemed judges and fellow debaters. I am Charmaine Louise B. Paris, representing Calasiao Comprehensive National High School in the Philippines. Tonight, we challenge the assertion that men systematically prevent women's growth, exploring this claim through scientific, cultural, and practical perspective. As Margaret Mead wisely stated, never doubt the small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. So let's start. First, scientifically, there's no conclusive evidence supporting the blanket statement that men universally hinder women's advancement. While historical and ongoing biases exist, numerous studies demonstrate women excelling in various scientific fields, achieving leadership positions, and making significant contributions. Second, culturally, the idea that men uniformly suppress women growth simplifies a complex reality. Many cultures demonstrate
time is
strong
up.
female leadership,
Charmaine,
with
time is
women
up.
holding positions of power and influence throughout the history.
Charmaine,
Thank you
time is
po.
up. Thank you so much. I like to suggest here to everyone, please make sure you collaborate with your team properly and don't waste time. You have wasted almost more than 2-3 times and contradict exactly the opposite point. Like she said only one thing. Suppose if Mariano, if she will say men are not in, don't read Google things, don't read at all. Please be natural. Then only you will win. If she say that men are then how I'm winning? My father is also a man. You have to come naturally, bring your natural. If I'm telling you, if you're not coming naturally, you will not win. Time is short and you have to bring natural examples to contradict. Remember that this is for all. I'm giving you now. I think you got an idea for everyone how you will be doing. Don't waste your time. Collaborate with your team before. Show the signals who is going far. I told you, I gave you all experiences, but still you're not using that. So I will request Dr. Rania now. Even she will give only for the first group now. We are giving you ideas. From next, we are not giving any ideas. No ideas at all. Collaborate with your team. We gave you a long time the partners name. From last 10 days, you have the names of the partners. You should discuss if this is that, we will do everything. So now you're ready. Once we announce it, immediately either this hand, be spontaneous. Don't wait for the topics. We are not here to listen whole Google. One topic. Man is not hindering. She's telling her own example. You give your own example. That's it. Finish. Close it. Sharp time, we will stop it. Nobody is allowed to read more than that. And Dr. Rania, your suggestions and next group, we will go ahead.
Yes. First of all, I would like to thank our debaters. You did well in supporting your ideas, and your ideas can lead to productive conversation on the complexities of gender dynamics in the workplace. However, what I would like to suggest is that we need to involve in this kind of statements more solid data, more real-world examples. For instance, personally in my life, many times men have tried to hinder my career, but is it possible to generalize? I mean, these statements can lead to generalization or overly simplistic or biased statements. So in order to avoid generalizations, you need to use, if it's possible, real-world examples and more research evident data in
Thank
order
you,
to
Dr.
make
Rania.
more competitive case.
Yeah, Dr. Rania, second group, will you announce?
Yes. Now I would like to invite the second group, Akin Diaz and Heather Sarah.
Second group ready already.
Welcome. The topic for today, the second group, has to do with a very age-old question. Leaders are made or born? This is a compelling subject for discussion because it touches on psychology, education, and organizational behavior. So what do you think? Leadership is a result of inherent characteristics, or it can be cultivated through experience, learning, and development?
Leaders are
made or born. Think about historical figures. Who were true leaders.
Can I go now?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Aikin Diaz. I am from the University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue, and I believe that leaders are not made. Leaders is a set of skills that can be developed through education and experience and perseverance. Many successful leaders, like our president Mahatma Gandhi and others, were shaped by their experience and learned to lead effectively over time. Leadership's program and mentorship can cultivate leadership qualities in individuals, proving that anyone has a potential to become a great leader with the guidance and effort.
Okay, can I speak now? Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I beg to disagree that leaders are natural. They are actually made, and I can serve as an example. I have been a leader in certain group performance tasks and activities, and I did not just know what to do. I was made. I learned through my experiences. I had a lot of setbacks. I made a lot of mistakes, and those made me to a better leader. Those made me to who I am right now. So how can you say that leaders are natural? They are born. They are made. They are made not natural. You said a while ago that everybody has the potential to become a good leader, but then you say that they're natural. So you're diminishing, you're removing the fact that everyone can be a leader with your statement that you said that leaders are natural? How about those people who don't speak very well, who are born into society, who are born in a household where leadership is not being nurtured? How can you say that they are being natural when they are not being nurtured there? Therefore, leaders can be made because when they change their environment, they can learn from there. They can be more from there when they change their environment. Therefore, being a leader is not just where you came from. It's not just about you are born. It is about being made. It is from having more experiences. It is from making mistakes, and it is from getting more and more mentors and guides from other people who have already much experiences.
So okay, what I've said earlier, that leadership are made, right? It can made by experiences. That's what I have said earlier. Leadership programs and mentorships can cultivate leadership qualities in individuals, proving that anyone has a potential to become a great leader with the right guidance and effort. That's what I've said earlier.
Yeah, that's what you've said, but your stand is that leaders are natural. But then you are saying that there are leadership guides, there are mentorships,
The
who are
first one that I
basically
said, leaders
contradicting
are
your
made.
statement. You are contradicting your statement because at first you said yourself, I heard you, everybody here heard you, that leaders are natural, leaders are born instead of made. And then your next statement was that there are mentorships, there are guidance that you can
Are
get from
not
other people.
born, okay?
You
Are
are
not born.
contradicting.
Are not born.
No, you
There's
said
a
leaders are not made. Leaders are not made. If only we recorded, we could tell by now that you're basically
But
changing your
all of my
statement.
statement states there that
Done.
I'm telling
Perfect.
that it is made.
Perfect, Sarah. And now let me invite Dr. Rania here. Thank you so much, my
great.
dears. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you
Dr.
so
Rania.
much for your very impressive energy you gave. We actually felt this energy of debate. It was a thought-provoking debate on the nature of leadership and how it develops. So both sides offered valid perspectives with a made argument focusing on personal growth and learning, while the born argument emphasizes innate qualities and early leadership tendencies. I would say here that how we can strengthen the weak points is through personal growth stories. Already you mentioned Mahatma Gandhi with concrete examples, with research. I think this allows us to demonstrate how leadership actually can be developed or cannot be developed and refined over time. So thank you very much, and have in mind that always examples, research, and personal growth stories can add more in the validity of our arguments. Thank you. Now we can move on with our third theme. Dear Dawal Saha and Adikta Sisinka.
Yes, ma'am. We are present.
Yes, well, we're moving on with our third couple now. Dawal Saha and Adikta Sisinka.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you here?
Yes, ma'am. We both are here.
Yes, ma'am, we are there.
Okay. So our topic for this theme will be women leadership has proved more effective than male leadership in the world. So this is a topic which explores gender dynamics in leadership and questions whether women tend to outperform men as leaders in various sectors. So women leadership is more effective than male leadership. Think about leadership styles, decision-making, gender-based stereotypes.
Okay, so I would like to start. Namaskaram,
Yes,
dear
yes, go
Shama
ahead.
ma'am, Shreya ma'am, very beautiful Dr. Rania, and my fellow competitor Dhaval. So I would be speaking in the fore of the topic that women are proven better leaders than men. Okay, so a history of full of men leaders. I accept it. I totally accept it. But I have read about women leaders who have proved very efficient and more hardworking than men leaders. Okay, let me quote some names. First of all, what I think the cleanest and the safest country in the world is Switzerland. The name of Switzerland comes very oftenly when we talk about a safe country or a clean country or a very efficient country. And in the past few years, the prime minister or in the executive body, there are more women and more women involved in the process of administration of that country. So I would like to quote that. Secondly, I would like to say that women are initial leaders. I mean, in every household all over the world, women are the initial leaders. That is my point. Oh, okay, men are bringing finances, but who is managing it? Women of the house. Who is keeping the family together? Women of the house. So I think women are the ultimate leaders anywhere. Women are the ultimate leaders. So that is my point. And Dhaval, now it's your turn to contradict me.
Thank you very much. Well said, Adi Shakti. Good evening, Shama ma'am. Good evening, Rania ma'am. So great to have you here. So I'd like to start with the topic. I'll be speaking against that women are better leaders than men. So I don't think that women are better leaders than men. I think they are equal. Like it's very basic thing. On the one hand, we are talking about equality, and we were talking about that. Okay, the society is patriarchal and it's male dominant, and now women should get chance. And now when really women are getting chance, when they are getting the opportunity to do greater tasks, and now you think they are doing it better. So it's just like we had the arrow pointed towards the male side, now it's pointed towards the female side. I know history had male leaders, but coming of women in the society, in the working field, brings a new perspective. Yeah, I know that they are more collaborative. Like even if the men brought finances and the women managed it, but women, when they come in the working sector, which are coming now, they're bringing new perspective. And we all know that change is the need of time. With time, if we do not change, we will not be able to adapt with the world. So when women are coming, the change is happening, and
Dhaval, I will
always
take
change.
1 second. Dhaval, I will take 1 second to contradict you on the point of dominating the world on the one side. So men are dominating the world from thousand years, thousand and millions of years. Men are dominating the world. What if that woman dominates the world for a few time period? Then after we can talk about equality. Like then in the early periods, men are dominating the world, and now you are saying that we are going towards like women dominated society. So what happens if the women dominates the world for a few time period, some time periods? What's the problem? And second thing, I'll hmm, okay, yes, you can
You
say.
are saying that male dominated for the world for the millions or thousands of years, and what will happen if women dominates for some more 10 or 20 or 1,000 years? Like
Yes.
it's a very eye for an eye ends up making the whole world blind. Where if men dominated, and I know that yes, male dominated the society, but now if female is dominating the society, then what change was there? There was just some
The
revolutionizing
change
thing,
is
and
that
now the
the change
arrow
is
shifted
that
towards the
the
women.
change is that
I
men
100%
are
agree that women should get the chance. But if they are again doing the same thing
but
that
women
men
are
did to
more
them,
better in
how will it
managing
make them
things.
any different?
Women are more better in managing things than men, and I will give
No,
my 100%
you
stand on
cannot
it,
say that.
because
You
at the
cannot say
at the
that when you
basic
have
level
given
of
a
every
task.
house, women is the one who manages everything and is the leader of the house, manage finances, manages kids, manages family, manages. I think the basic level of managing anything, leadership of anything, is held in the hand of women. And that's my very stand on this topic, that women are better leaders in any century, any
No, I
time.
know. I
Women are better
100% agree
leaders.
that I 100% agree that they are better at managing things. But when the shift of environment is there, then often hard work increases, difficulty increases. And you cannot say women are better in managing things till you have given them a task and they have done better than some other men. They just bring new perspective to that task. And okay, sometimes yes, it proves to be better than men, but you cannot just do like the women cannot just do what men did to them. Then how will they stand any different?
Done, Dhawal and Adishakti, wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was wonderful, both of you, and it's
Thank you,
really
ma'am.
thank you for giving life to the debate. This is what we are expecting from everyone, where you are giving voice to the topic, where you are giving voice to the justice, to the and empowering your voice to the people, to the society. Thank you so much for justifying it. Thank you so much. Let me invite Dr. Rania now for the second. And thank you very much. Again, all the very best. No, we don't have much time, so we have to stick to the time. Dr. Rania, I request you again.
Yes, I just want to add that the body language and the tone of your voice and language made their arguments more persuasive, more compelling. It was amazing. Many congratulations. And the arguments, this encouraged, of course, this examination of how social expectation experiences can influence leadership effectiveness. So thank you very much. It was amazing. Okay, now I would like to call the next group, Maria, Margaret, and Natalie Chilet-Solis.
Maria, Margaret, and is the next group is ready or no? Maybe they are not there. Dr. Rania will go for the next group, Dr. Rania.
Okay.
Next one is
Yes.
Gitanjali, I think.
Gitanjali, yes, Gitanjali, Goyal, and Hanu Kaur.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, we are here.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, our topic will focus on majority of the students in the world study to gain knowledge rather than marks. So think about the motivations behind students' approach to education, actually. The value of learning, the social pressure, the role of grading systems. Think about these issues.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the topic?
Yes, if the majority of students, do you think that the majority of students study to gain knowledge, or they're interested only in gaining marks, grades?
You are studying to gain the knowledge or marks. So the topic is study to gain their knowledge. Who is for the for and who is for the against? I think many students go for marks. Okay, this side quickly.
Ma'am, I'm for for the motion that the students are study to take the knowledge except the marks, because the knowledge is the most precious thing in the world which no one can steal from you. Knowledge always increase when you distribute it. Knowledge always increase when you share it with another. No one can steal the knowledge from you, but the marks are just sometime happiness for you and your parents, but the knowledge will remain with you whole lifetime. You will never forget your knowledge taken at the childhood period and at the adolescence period. The marks are just for formality. When you are going to give anywhere interview, no one is saying, no one is asking what percentage you got, what marks you got. They all will check your knowledge, your personality.
You said that in interview no one asks the marks, but what about the interview? Firstly, we crack an exam and then go for an interview.
But dear Gitanjali, the entrance exam is also cleared by the knowledge. You don't need the marks.
Matter.
The marks are got due to the knowledge. The marks are got due to the knowledge. Not knowledge is got due to the marks. If you will have the knowledge, then you will got the marks. If you are having the marks, you will not state that it is the knowledge. That students can take marks by cheating also.
Some students don't get knowledge and they get marks just by memorizing things.
Yes, that is truly wrong. They're just grabbing they're just not grabbing the things. They're just
grabbing the things.
They're just cramming or cheating.
Huh, that does means na that they're focusing only on marks rather than knowledge.
But that is wrong. The students should focus
That
on the
is wrong,
knowledge.
but for interview that does matter.
For interview, the knowledge matters, not the cramming.
Before interview, we give an exam, and that's what marks matter, not knowledge.
But you got the marks due to the knowledge. If you are not having the knowledge, you can't take the marks.
That's the point that some people just cram the things. They don't even try to get the knowledge. You're just
And that is
contradicting
the
your
wrong
point
thing.
here.
That is the wrong thing. I am saying this, that we should
That
have
is
the
the wrong
knowledge.
thing, but for an interview, there is an exam in which marks matter rather than knowledge.
Listen, if the students are clearing the entrance, right, they are cramming and clearing the entrance. But if they stuck at the interview, they will not got the job, not in admission.
But that will not be eligible for the interview and get the marks in the test.
The interview is most important thing for getting job and admissions
But
in the
before
university or
interview,
colleges.
one should be eligible for that as well, now.
You are saying, I agree with you that some students are getting marks by cramming and they are clearing the entrance. But what if they stuck at the interview?
But what if they don't get the marks and don't go till the criteria of the interview?
Okay, but what if the interview takers ask the question by rotating it?
Why are you
by
going to the
making it
interview
complex?
first? One should be eligible for that as well, now.
Repeat your point,
Interview is
please.
the second priority. Firstly, one should create the entrance and then it will reach only the interview.
Yes, I am agreeing with you that entrance exam is the first ladder and interview is the second ladder. But after crossing the first ladder, they have to come on the second ladder.
But what if they didn't reach?
Knowledge.
Thank you, Hanur. Thank you, Hanur, and Geetanjali. Thank you so much for debating and bringing the points into the spotlight, my dear. Both of you wonderful. Let me take you to Dr. Anya. Dr. Anya.
Yes, thank you so much for this vivid interaction. One suggestion, I think you need to focus more on the social factors. I mean, what makes students so competitive? Why grading systems drive so many students to prioritize marks over to understanding? Here in my country, in Greece, we have many students who suicide because they fail in the university exams because of the family pressure, the society pressure. So social factors are very important to take consideration when we debate on this issue. Thank you very much for your interaction. Thank you.
The next group, Dr. Anya.
Yes, Sranjali Sankaraj, Tolanur and Manvit Kaur.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, I'm
Welcome.
here.
Both of them are power packs.
Both of them? Okay.
Power packs.
So
Manvir is
an
not here.
intriguing topic that touches on the different types of relationships. This has to do with spending time with friends is more productive than spending time with family. If the relationship with our friends bring us more personal growth, more emotional well-being, and overall productivity rather than our relationship with parents, what do you think?
Spending time with friends is more productive than spending with family. So who is for, who is against? Quickly decide. Now your time is 6, 9, 20. So 6:25.
Ma'am, I am in the favor of spending time with parents.
Family. Okay.
Okay.
Varanjali. Okay, quickly then.
Yes, ma'am. Can I go on?
Yeah, please.
Yes.
A very mesmerizing and spectacular evening to one and all present here. Myself, Swaranjali Sangraj Tonore, representing Sant Jnaneshwar School and a bold and a bright debater. So, thank you for giving me this great opportunity. I am in the favor of the topic that the relationship is more important in friends because as a young girl, I told you that lots of time was spent in the school with our friends. We can share our time with our friends because some are the points which are not been shared to our parents due to the social and political pressure. But I think that my parents are good. They encourage me. But we can think that some of the points are shared to our friends. For example, the Saina Nehwal. She was a great tennis player, but her parents does not support her. But her friends had supported her, and now you can see that she is a great tennis player. Like that only, the friends can support us in lots of things. Manveer, you can proceed on.
A very good and warm evening to one and all present here. Myself Manveer from Mother Teacher International School Handia, standing here to talk about the favor of spending time with parents. According to me, spending time with parents is very important because there is no one much friendly than your parents only. Your parents are the first friends of yours. They are the ones who took care of you from your childhood. They are the ones who gave you birth. They are the ones who are taking look on you, and they're also the ones who are fulfilling your all needs. They are ones who are spending on your time, your study. They are ones who are giving you time for making you a great leader, a great visionary leader, a far sighted leader. So, Ranjali, as you said that we could have shared some things that we could have not shared with our parents. We could have shared with our friends because they are more friendly with us, and also there are some things that we can't share with our parents. So, according to me, if you're talking about this, so here in the point I would like to say that firstly we have to make our parents more and more like parents who believe on us, that we will not do anything wrong with them, will not do anything wrong in our life. So if they will believe us, how will they not help us when we are in any trouble? And here, each and every friend is not good. Each and every friend has not a good thinking. They could be in a bad motion, they could be in a bad situationship, and they could be conducting drugs and more and more. So how would you could share something with them if they shared your secret with a third person? What would you do? And that's all what I wanted to say.
But your question is correct. But there are some situations which are been not shared to our parents. You know that lots of this time was spent with me and you are in the school. But now the school friends are also have some problems. They also shared at that time only we can also share our problems. The problems which we share to us friends, that problems only we share to our parents. But the first opinion was given to us by our friends because the school teaches us lots of things, that like that only the friends teaches a lots of things. The friends teaches a leadership skill, a communicating skill. Through that we can know how to know the front person. Through friends we can make the new leadership, new relationship. So you tell me that the some points are there which we share to parents, and the parents are more important. I also agree that. But I want to ask you one question, that some of the points you share to your parents, that you also share some points to your friends.
Um, Actually, talking about me, each and everything I does in my life, I share with my parents because I have made them that much believing on me, so that they can believe on me and give their opinions to me. And because of that believing, they believe on me and they help me in my each and every situation. And here you said that your school friends helps you to be a great leader, visionary leader. So I want to tell you that ethics, that manners comes from your parents. They taught you when you were child. They taught you how to walk when you were child. They taught you how to build an a creative friendship, that because of them you have friends. If they were not there, you would not have friends, because if they would not there, you would not have ethics, respect for anybody, because no one taught you when you were a child. So how would you manage that? So my question to you would be that if your friends, if your parents are not there, they are not for you, so how will you make friends? Because if they are not with you from the childhood, so how would you make friends? How would you have ethics? How would you have respect for somebody? And here you also said that your school friends helps here. So after leaving your school, you go to college. In college, your friends only bullies you, and the friends that you had in school would have left you, and they would have go to bigger opportunities. They would have go to bigger universities. They would be busy in their life. Will they help you even they are busy in their lives? I want to question you.
Yes, some friends help us because we have trusted him. You said me that our parents teaches us manner ethics, but some of the manners are that which we can learn through our friends.
Manveer, Swaranjali, wonderful. It was wonderful. Both of you have given wonderful examples. Power pack performance. Let me go to Dr. Rania now. Thank you so much, my dear, both of you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, thank
much,
you
ma'am,
so
for
much.
giving this great opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You truly
My
offered
pleasure. Thank
contrasting.
you.
You truly offered many contrasting and enriching views on the topic based on different interpretations of what makes time spent with our loved ones productive. I loved especially the example of a tennis player you mentioned at the beginning. So thank you very much, and many congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now we can move forward to Dr.
Yes,
Shama.
Dr. Rania. Yes, Dr. Rania. Next,
Next
go ahead.
team, Janhavi Singh and Saloni Sharma. Are you here? Yes, welcome.
Good day, ma'am. Yes, you're
Thanks,
waiting
ma'am.
especially for you.
Another
So
power
our
pack team.
another new topic, thought-provoking topic for debate. Friends cannot be our mentors, because this topic, actually challenges the roles that friends and mentors play in personal and professional development. So, what are your key points on this?
Friends are not your mentors.
Friends are not your mentors.
Just a short announcement for all the judges and people present over here. I would be speaking against this topic, which is given by our beautiful Rania ma'am. Thank you very much.
Great. Are you ready?
So, Janvi, you'll be speaking for?
Sure, ma'am.
So now
Okay,
your time starts.
Yes. Who wants to start?
Okay, so without wasting the time, Namaste everyone. I'm Janvi Singh here with the foundation of the confidence from Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. I come from a country where debates and the discussions have been an integral part of our ancient traditions, from the Upanishads to the present day. Without wasting time, giving some points in the favor that friends can't be our mentors. First point. Friends may share the similar perspectives and biases which can limit your understanding and decision making. Mentors, on the other hand, provide guidance based on their expertise and the most important thing in their life, experience. Second, friends may hesitate to correct or criticize you, may support you, whereas the mentors are more likely to provide constructive feedback and hold you accountable for your actions. Thank you.
Wow.
Good day, everyone. I am Saloni Sharma, representing Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, India. And today, I will be speaking against the motion in the topic which is given, that friends can be our mentors. And I would like to speak that friends do play a very integral part in our lives. Friends can help you a lot in a lots of ways, because when you're in an outside environment, you deal with different mentalities, you deal with different people, you deal with different situations. Whereas somewhere in lives, and actually everyone is not able to afford a mentor, and we all would agree on this. Whereas when you have a good friend, you have a good partner, you can ask them for help and they will truly guide you. Also, mentors have a set time. For example, professionally, if I, book a mentor or a guider for something, for some advice, he would be available at a certain time. For example, 9 to 5 p.m., guys, which is the normal time for everyone present in the world, like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. But for example, if you're feeling low in the night or in midnight, you can just make a call to your friend and ask him or her, should I do this? Should I do that? In short, a good friend would be there for you, would be present for you all the time, whereas a guider or a mentor may hesitate. Also, the level of comfortableness that we feel with a true friend, with a true partner, that we can't, feel with the guider, with the mentor. You
That's the
can be
problem.
true to yourself.
That's the problem with today's generation, that good things are not good for us, but all the bad things are good for us. We are not comfortable with our own parents who have given us who have given birth to us. And that what I do want to say, friends who even don't know experience. I'm the age of 15 and my friend is of the same age. The much mind am I having? That much mind my friend is having. How could we say that he is the most experienced? The experience is the first thing. Secondly, you said we can't, not everyone is able to afford a mentor. Saloni, come on. God is such a great. We have two mentors, my mom and dad. We don't need mentors. Mom and dad is much. Whenever you're feeling low at night, bro, listen, don't call your friend. They'll make you more depressed. Call your parents and assure you they'll criticize you. You did the things wrong, you did the things wrong, but the result would be great. They'll definitely give the only the great advice.
Ms. Janvi, I would like to, tell one thing, that this is a true problem, that some things are there that we cannot share with our parents. And it can have many causes, man. Some things are there which we have to keep to us only. And that is, for example, it can be for my parents' happiness. It can be for my parents' happiness. And at that time, a friend, a partner would help you much better than a parent. I don't want to hurt my parents telling them all the time that I'm facing this or I'm facing that. I just want a little guidance, and that a friend would give to me. That's all, my dear.
Well, a very great advice for your life. You are also my friend. I hope so. We are friends in this meeting. Thank you, Shama ma'am, for us being friends.
Thank you so much.
To give you
No,
advice.
absolutely. I would just, yeah, you may continue, please.
I would like to give the advice that if you're not feeling comfortable by speaking a particular thing, like let's name a topic ABC, I'm not able to say the ABC topic to my parents, that just be assured that that thing is some way bad, some way you are going in the wrong direction. If you're not able to tell the ABC thing with your parents, that's something bad, because you know that they are only the mother and the father, they are only the two persons who are gonna think great about you. And
It's
secondly,
not
the teacher.
necessary, Janvi. I'm not talking about something bad actually. For example, you are having a financial crisis and you know that your parents are also facing the same problem. You don't want to hurt them more. You don't want to burden them more. I would like to call my friend here. I cannot give them much pressure.
Wonderful. Both of you are amazing, incredible, and live examples, real examples, justified examples. Wonderful. Love it. It's wonderful. Both of you, Saloni and Janvi. Thank you so much for
Thank
this.
you so much, Rania ma'am. Thank you, Shama ma'am, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so
And
much,
well
my
done,
dear.
Janvi. It was nice. It was a nice debate, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let me invite Dr. Rania right now.
It was an amazing discussion because we delivered a greatly balanced and natural debate. Both sides offered valid perspectives depending on the context of friendship and the type of mentorship needed. So, really, one congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So, Dr. Rania,
Thank
will
you,
go for the
ma'am.
next.
Yes. Now, we're moving on with Frances, Pepe, and Daniela Charmela.
Good evening,
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Are you both here?
Yeah, I think they are.
Yes, we're both here, ma'am.
Okay, I have a very interesting question. I think it's a question that more or less we are all dealing with. Happiness
No.
can be achieved by money. It's a highly relevant and thought-provoking topic because of the increasing focus on materialism today and economic stability. So you can think about how we deal with wealth, with our well-being, think about if financial success is directly linked to happiness. Okay.
Ma'am, I would be going for 4.
Okay. Perfect.
Dr. Rania, don't you feel competition is tough?
Yes, definitely. It will be a hard, hard task to evaluate, very hard task.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Okay, done. Start.
to our esteemed jury, Dr. Ranaya, our global CEO of III, Dr. Shama Hussain, and our wonderful evaluators, and of course, my co-debater, Daniela Sharmel Saluta. Ladies and gentlemen, good day. My name is Francis Pait Untalan Calderon from Calasiao Comprehensive National High School. So, happiness can be achieved by money. When we're talking about money, of course, we're talking about the currency and how we spend on our daily lives. And I think that yes, happiness can be achieved by money because in our day and age, we spend a lot of money in multiple things, and especially because of inflation. Because due to inflation, we have to spend a lot of things, and if we don't get money, we tend to be not happy around our surroundings and how we interact with other people because we might get bullied and underestimated because we don't have money. Now, because of not having enough money, a lot of people in the world are in poverty. And because of that, that can cause depression. And not of them can buy food or clothes and can live in a house that can shelter them. And due to that, of course, they cannot be happy. That's why I think that happiness can be achieved by money because then we can buy something, and because of that inflation can go down and we can stop inflation by having money as a whole and as community. And of course, my thoughts on that is based on my ideas of what I see in our societal world, our society, due to the fact that a lot of people are in poverty and a lot of people are struggling with not having enough money. And that is all. Thank you.
Good evening, esteemed judges, respected opponents, and audiences. I am Sharmel Saluta, student from CCNHS from Philippines. The topic before us today is not just about question of opinion. It's a matter of values and defined our society. I stand about money can't buy happiness. Let's engage with the reasons and purpose. True happiness comes from relationship, health, personal fulfillment, which money cannot buy. Studies shows that after meeting basic needs, additional income has diminishing impact on life satisfaction. Money, many wealthy individuals reporting feelings of isolations, stress, and dissatisfaction, providing that material wealth does not guarantee emotional well-being. In Filipino culture, happiness often comes from communal activities like bayanihan or being equal or unity and family banding rather than material possession. And emphasizes the transient nature of money and the enduring value of non-material joys like love, kindness, and spirituality. Money provides access to resource, but it cannot provide love, kindness, and spirituality. Thank you.
Have you finished?
Okay, thank you, Anna Daniela Charmel. And I just think that, of course, as a community, we can notice around us in our community that poverty is still happening. And due to that fact, we can notice that the people around us, the people in poverty, are not happy and satisfied with how they are living their lives. So I just think that due to that fact, we cannot say that money cannot buy happiness because it can.
Poverty cannot hinder happiness. Happiness is tied to purpose, self-worth, and relationship, not material wealth. Many studies reveal that individuals with meaningful lives, they are happy even without money, just with the bond and relationship they have with their family, friends, and every individuals or loved ones they have.
Thank you so much, Daniele. Thank you so much, both of you, Francis and Daniele. Thank you for commenting and giving so great insights. Thank you, my dear. Let me go to Dr. Rania. Dr.
Thank you, ma'am,
Rania.
for this opportunity.
Actually, it was an outstanding presentation
Thank you, ma'am.
debate for one reason, because there is appeal to values here. No effective debaters often appeal to universal values such as fairness or justice or human rights. So the fact that you have related your arguments to widely held values, this can, of course, enhance your persuasiveness. And I loved you mentioned about how children are getting bullied, how marginalized groups are suffering. There is a close link here with United Nations Sustainable Goals. You talked also about domestic violence in Philippines, what is happening with community-led activities and the love that these communities give. So it was amazing because you touched really social issues and United Development Goals. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now,
We'll go for the next now, Dr.
yes,
Rania. Next
I would
topic.
like to invite Halti Humayl and Princess Lavering.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good
Welcome.
evening.
Yes. Are you both here?
I think one is not
The
here.
Princess.
Yeah, Lavrin.
This is not here because I have been looking for her as well in the meeting, but I can't seem to find her.
Oh. Then we will see, Althea, we will come back to you again.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Sorry.
Okay, we can move on with
Yeah,
the next
Dr. Rania. I think
group.
Utkarsh. Yeah, Utkarsh is here.
Utkarsh Singh and Arnav Mishra.
Yeah, exactly. Again, another power pack group.
Great, great. So it will be a topic now. It was very, very interesting, especially for young people. Simplicity is appreciated by society more than showbiz. So explore the values of simplicity, authenticity versus showmanship, extravagance.
Ma'am, can you just repeat the topic?
Means society will appreciate simplicity or showbiz. Simplicity is appreciated by the society.
Try to focus on how society perceives and rewards different lifestyles, behaviors, and approaches to personal presentation. Think about social media, what is happening.
So I'll be against, and Anar, I think he would be in favor.
Great, great.
If you're ready, you can start.
Ma'am, sorry about the inconvenience, ma'am, but can you please repeat the topic once again, ma'am?
Yeah. Topic is very simple now. It is simplicity is appreciated by the society. than showbiz. Means society likes simple people or show-off people. So, but society is appreciating simplicity. This is the topic. You are for or against? It's up to you.
Ma'am, for.
Means simplicity. You are preferring simplicity. The
Yes.
society likes simplicity. Oh. So, Utkarsh, your society likes showbiz.
Yes, ma'am. So may I start, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
So Krali Spara to Rania ma'am from Greece. It's a Greek line which which means greetings to good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Shama ma'am, and my fellow esteemed opponent Arnav. So I'll be presenting my points that society likes showbiz people. Somewhere in our society, in Indian society, which I have observed so far, that people who just wear that showcased type of clothes, who doesn't wear that comfortable type clothes, they are much more appreciated by society. Just people talk about that. Yes, they have wore good clothes. Somewhere the book is judged because of the cover only. The book is not judged because of the content. Yes, it's true that we need to judge the book of the because of the content, not by its cover. But in our society, the book is judged by the cover only. If a person who wears a good cloth, who wears a showcase type of clothes, he only just dominates the society. He only just becomes the main motive of the talks between two neighbors. He only just be that person who is the starlight of that society, which we can say that the starlight of the society he becomes, who just promotes that showbiz qualities. And that's my stand. Thank you.
Arnav is not there?
I think he might be suffering from some problems, some technical errors. Ma'am, he has messaged me that he don't know that why he got disconnected.
Oh.
He got some technical errors.
Okay,
So I
maybe
request
net
you to
on.
just I just
Okay,
request you to wait
Utkarsh,
for
we'll
him.
see. We'll see back to you again then. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
That's Rania. We'll go to the next. Utkarsh will come back to you. Okay, in the last minute.
Sure.
Okay, yes, I would like to invite now Bernadette De Los Santos and Elena Garbo.
Yeah, Elena Garbo. Sometimes internets are like weird. Suddenly he lost. Yeah, but Narcis is here.
Welcome, Bernadette.
In India, we suffer from these network issues. So somewhere,
Exactly, Utkarsh. So it happens in India
yes,
more.
ma'am. So I just request you to pardon him for these
No.
technical
I
issues.
understand. We'll come back in the last Utkarsh. Okay?
Sure, ma'am, no problem.
Yeah, both are there, Dr. Rania now. Elena is there. Yeah.
Welcome. And now it's a very interesting topic for you. Our lifestyles are affected by social media. Social media has a profound influence on how we think, how we behave, how we interact, how we live our daily lives. So take a moment and think on this topic, which is highly relevant and debated today.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question, please?
Yes, of course. Our lifestyles are affected by social media. Yes or no?
I'll go with yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay.
So you want to start? You can start.
We still have 1 minute right now.
Yeah. You have.
Okay, I will spend it.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Excuse me, ma'am, sorry for disturbance, but could you please request Shia ma'am to let that Arnav in this meeting?
Okay, now let me రాజరావు గారు ఆ అబ్బాయి రావడానికి కష్టం అవుతుందంటండి ఆర్నా కొంచెం అప్రూవ్ చేస్తారా?
May I start now?
Yeah, please.
Greetings.
Yes.
Okay. Greetings. I am Elena Miaroy Garbo from Calashao Comprehensive National High School in the Philippines. So to answer your question, I am against. I do not believe that social media affects our lifestyles. There's a lot of debate going on between this, a lot going on social media. There's such as fast fashion, um, cancel culture, and all that. But according to a research conducted in Harvard University by Suzanne Reading, this is all just discombobulation caused by people inflating these issues. It is essentially over dramatization to gain attention and all the like, which is, if you just look around you, not a lot of people, not everyone is completely, their lifestyles are not completely affected by social media. So I disagree. Even me, I'm not affected by fast fashion or all the latest fads. As a Gen Z, as a as a Gen as a Gen Z, I would like to say that no, despite many people expecting me to, I am not easily swayed by social media to affect my lifestyle. That is all.
Can I go now, ma'am?
Yeah, please.
Yes.
To our jury, organizers, fellow debaters, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Bernadette de los Santos from Calashao Comprehensive National High School, Philippines, Philippines. I agree. I am now here confidently saying that I agree that social media is actually influencing our lifestyle. Why? Because for us right now, we are using a social media platform in order to connect with other people. You know, social media not only influences our lifestyle negatively, it affects our lifestyle also positively. Right now, as a student, social media is actually helpful for us because we can connect, we can search for many things, and we can actually gain more knowledge. So, how come that social media does not affect your lifestyle negatively? Social media can affect our lifestyle by just watching TikToks, watching videos, and other things, doing more unnecessary things. So, Miss Garbo, how can you not Miss Garbo, social media is actually used by not only millions of people. We are talking about social medias that are we are talking about the social medias that we are affected by. Social media is affecting billions of people, Miss Garbo. So how can you say that social media is not affecting the lifestyle of other people or of the lifestyle of the people? Ryan.
For excuse me, but for example, I beg to disagree because there's plenty of indigenous people who are not connected to social media. They are not affected by it in any ways at all. I can say this as a person who is part indigenous. I have a grandfather, and he is not very that socially connected to social media. There are still people out there who know how to form their own opinions, style,
Okay, so you are
and gain
saying
news without the use of social media in their lifestyle.
okay,
There's
so Miss
newspapers,
Garbo, you
there's
are
a
saying
TV.
about the other indigenous people. So you are talking about the minority, not the majority. So if we are going to expose them with social media, then there is a factor, there is a big possibility that their lifestyle will be affected by social media, right?
Where exactly are you getting your information? I would at least like a little bit of linkage or you sourcing out your information. For example, of when I sourced out mine from Harvard by Suzanne Readings.
So, Miss Garba, what am I saying right now is that when you are talking about the people who are not exposed to social media, so if we are going to expose them with social media, how could you not know that they are not affected by by their lifestyle are not affected by the social media if they do not use social media platforms?
Not only that, but not just the indigenous people, but us ourselves. Yes, social media may have some effect on our lifestyle, but what's in front of us matters the most. You may be typing a comment on Facebook, something about your opinion, but change it the moment you meet with someone in real life. I've seen this happen a lot in my classroom, and of course, I'm not going to get personal or call out any names, but everyone around us that has done this at some point, changing up our opinions into such.
Thank you so much, Elena and Bandit. Thank you so much. It was wonderful listening to you, and especially social media. And it is wonderful insight, and love your style of arguing, both of you. Thank you again. Let me go to Dr. Rania. Dr. Rania, your insight and
Thank you.
well done.
Thank you both very much. Thank you both for highlighting the contrasting ways social media impacts modern lifestyles using relevant, real-world, authentic examples from your personal experiences and from your social surroundings. So thank you and many congratulations.
Yes. Let's go to the next one, Dr. Rania.
Yes, I would like to invite Rupam Sharma and Anushka Sohan.
Rupam Sharma.
Anushka is here. Can see Rupam? Yes, you both are here.
Yes, ma'am. I am here.
Utkarsh is so dull. What happened, Utkarsh?
No, ma'am, I was just confirming that it will happen if it just preventing that it will not happen again from Arnav's side and from my side too. So I was just confirming that.
Don't worry, it will happen. Both of you be ready.
Thank you, ma'am.
Energy.
Okay.
Come on, I have that energy.
Ma'am, actually, I think my opponent is not here.
Rupam Sharma is here, no? She's here.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, both of you are there. Yeah. Dr. Rania from.
Okay, yes, welcome both. I would like to ask you if richness can be measured by money, not by values. Richness can be measured by money, not by values.
Ma'am, can you repeat? I have changed the device because I'm not audible
Yes,
to you.
yes, of course, of
Yes,
course.
ma'am.
Richness, wealth can be measured by money, not by values.
Oh, ma'am, wait a minute.
Rupam Sharma has a problem, I think, Dr. Rania.
Oh, ma'am, I'm here back. Ma'am, can you join from like I have just changed the device.
Okay, can come back. I think Rajaru Garu, she's back and. Yeah, Utkarsh, you will get another chance. Don't worry. Both of you be ready. Have maintained the energy. I didn't see that energy on your face. You are so sitting disappointed. Don't worry. Now you have time. Carry on with your energy. Just a little time left. Now we have only few teams left. You will be there.
Ma'am, sorry to disturb you once again. Please, can you repeat the topic because I was getting some
Yes,
problem.
of course. Richness can be measured by money and not by values.
Richness can be measured by money, not by values.
So, ma'am, I'm against the motion.
Done.
For this.
So you said richness is not measured by money.
Yes, ma'am.
So Anushka, you have to tell richness is measured by money now. So you both of you decide quickly. You have time, 1 minute. Think about it. Richness not measured by money. Richness is measured by money, not by values. Richness is measured by money, not by values.
Yeah, I have to talk on it, right? Okay.
Done then.
So I'm gonna start first. So
Okay.
first of all, very respectful good evening to juries, respected Shama ma'am, and a gorgeous jury. So I'm against the motion that richness is from the value, is measured by the value. Because in my point of view, I believe that from birth, my father has taught me that you are rich from your heart, not from the money. If you know how to value someone, you know how to respect someone, you are the richest person in the world. If you're having millions of pounds and all, but you don't know how to respect someone, you don't know how to value someone, I'm sure, I'm getting you guarantee that you will be left at some moment. Everyone will be with you when they will need money, but no one will with you when you lose your money. This is what richness says. But it comes to when your richness is measured by your values, I'm pretty sure if you value everyone, each and everyone, you will get, when you are in any trouble, everyone will help you because they know that how kind you are. They give you them their value which they deserve, and at the moment when you need them, they will surely help you. And that's what I would like to say. And Anushka, you may go forward.
Anishka, you're muted. Your voice is not audible.
Is it now, ma'am?
Yeah, now it's audible.
Okay.
Again gone.
Good evening to all. Myself, Anushka Chauhan from class 7, Future Leaders School. Sorry, ma'am, some error. Good afternoon, good evening to all. Myself, Anushka Chauhan from class 7, Future Leaders School. Proudly standing here to talk about the topic is money can be measured, richness can be measured by money. In today's world, I think richness is money is the only thing that can be measured. I mean, if you have money, you can get friends. You will be in a good relationships with friends and with family also. There is only mother and father who can be who can be with you in any time, in a bad time and in a good time. But other relatives can be in a with bad time, right? And carry on, Rupak Sharma.
Anushka, I don't know why that I can't get your point. But what you are saying, that you are saying that your parents will be with you when you have nothing. But I think you are not valuing your parents. You are not giving them respect. But at a moment, they will leave you. If I talk about some other countries except India, parents and children live like separated. So why they? Some parents, some children don't respect their parents. They have a lot of money, but when you have no money, then listen, when you have no money and you go to your parents, whom you have never respected, can you expect that they will help you? Yeah, as a parent, somehow they will try to help you a little, but I don't think so that much with from heart. You may.
I object. You said that if you don't respect your parents and after then you have nothing in your hand, you will go to your parents and they will not accept you by heart. But my point of view that you should respect him from childhood and not only for money. You should respect him for heart, right?
Excuse me, you just that's what the point I'm saying. You should respect that, give them value, not give them money. Like parents are just requesting you, don't do this, that. You're giving them
Yeah,
money.
I
Now
am
you
also
can
telling
go.
the same thing.
That's not
I
the
am also
richness.
telling. I am also
Listen
telling the
now.
same thing.
Before being a good speaker, be a good listener. So please listen my point. What I'm just trying to say, that your parents are just, what you have just said is that the point which I have already repeated, when their parents are saying you to just stop doing this bad thing, can you give them money? That is not what richness is. Richness is from heart, the value you give them. If you give them value, you're the richest person, and you can go your parents and give them money. Just compare, if you give your parents your money and the value, what will they appreciate more, the money or the value? That's up to you.
Thank you, Rupam, and thank you, Anushka. Wonderful. It was really wonderful, Miss. What is the richness by values or money? Always, it's very important. And you can suggest an examples when you give, like Dr. APJ. He was how he means the values. He's rich by
Yes,
values.
ma'am.
So
Yeah, I just forward.
like that. No, it's wonderful. You have done wonderful job. Just I'm giving an example. Just like we have to make this convince. Your debate becomes easier when you do like this kind of examples. We have people who are not rich, but they have richness by values, even though they have position, but they have lived a simplicity life. That is richness.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving this opportunity.
Thank
I'm
you.
very thankful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me call Dr. Rania now for her insights, and
yes.
we'll go to
Thank
the
you.
next one.
Thank you very much for offering clear, precise arguments on how someone defines richness. This depends actually on individual priorities, values, and personal fulfillment. Thank you very much for your contribution today. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Shraddha Pandey and Anaya Mishra.
Ananya is not there?
She's there, I think.
Yeah, Ananya is here.
Yeah.
Thank
Welcome both. Welcome. Now, okay, jobs are more priority for students than gaining knowledge. Am I audible? Okay, we repeat again. Jobs are more of a priority for students than gaining knowledge. Think about the balance. Yes, the balance between work and education. Whether today students prioritize employment over the pursuit of knowledge. What are the long-term goals and aspirations of students today? What are the economic pressures that they face and things like that?
Jobs are knowledge. Jobs are important for students. That is then knowledge.
So just for informing, I'm speaking in the favor of this topic. And I think Ananya should be in against.
Yes, I'm in against.
Okay, perfect. Who wants to start?
Yes, I'll be starting. Good evening, our dear Shama ma'am, our respected jury, and all the semi-finalists present over here. Today, I'm going to favor the topic that jobs are more important for the students than the education. Actually, in the country, in India, in which I'm living, from where I belong, there people just do education or just gain education for the job. They do educate their children just to get more high salary jobs. So for them or for me, job is more important for the than the education which I'm getting in the school. If I get the opportunity to do a job, I'll prefer it moreover than the education. Thank you. Anya, it's your turn.
Okay, yeah. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to respected Shama ma'am and respected Rania ma'am. So I am presenting my points against of this topic. Children are getting educated to get job and then more than gaming. So as far as my point of view, children should get educated more for gaming, because if I can give an example of an Indian cricketer Virat Kohli, if his mother or father think that he should not do co-curricular activity, he should get only educated for jobs, then maybe he cannot become just a big cricketer. So I think if your child has interest in gaming, then also you have to support him or her to go to play, then pressurize him or her to get educated and get a better high salary job. Thank you.
Yes, I'll be contradicting you for this. Yes, in India, I can talk about the cricketers and the point which you gave about Virat Kohli and all. I agree with this, totally agree with this. But for my society, what I see and what I observe day to day is that people prefer education for just jobs. They don't prefer education for sending their children in that sports field or in the swimming field or any other fields. They just want high salary jobs. And if they get a chance to like to educate their children to get a high salary job, they will prefer it more. They will not prefer the choice of their children. They will not prefer games, they will not prefer sports or any other field, but they will prefer job, higher salary jobs.
I would like to contradict you. Like in our society, India, I know people prefer their children's more in education field to get more higher jobs. But in other country like America, Africa, they if they see if their child has creative, he or she is creative, he like to play cricket and other sports, then the child they support their child to play cricket and all. So that's why India has less creative student than other countries. That's a great reason. Thank you.
You
Thank
will
you,
only
Anand.
do what the society prefers you to do. Is it? Isn't it or not? Whatever the society is expecting for you or from you, you will do that only. Society expects you get a higher salary job when you are good in education. And they don't expect you to be good in sports or any other field or what you prefer. They prefer higher salary jobs. And that's what I'm saying. Society prefers that. And you will also choose that because of the pressure of society, because of the pressure of your family. What will you do in that?
I know society pressure everyone. Society say about everyone, but uh, it is there is a quiet. Listen to your heart, then other than society. So one time, if you ignore the society, like okay, like many people say that debate. Why you are taking part in this? Your exams are there. Focus on that. But still, I ignore the society and I participate in debate championship. So this is what I ignore society, and now I have came in this semi-final like that only. If you support yourself in the other co-curricular activities, you must be happy or you must be successful. Like Ambani, if
I'll be contradicting. See, our family wants to see us very happy, isn't it? And according to our society, money is the only key to happiness. And that's the point. You are talking about debate. I don't know if I'm getting selected or not. I don't know if I'm not getting selected just for my speech or for my presentation. I don't know what the cause will be. I don't know the future. Just the same goes in other fields also. We don't know if we are not sure if we are getting selected, if our future is getting secured in that position or in that field. But for the higher salary jobs, I think there are many chances to get selected to get a good job rather than going into another field. So jobs are more preferred and not these other
Shraddha
fields.
and Ananya, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for connecting the.
Thank you so much. Ananya,
thank
you
you
were
so
so
much,
good.
ma'am.
You presented very
You
nice
too.
points.
You also presented too nice.
Thank you
I love
so
your
much.
points. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me move on to Dr. Rania for her.
Yes, I loved you mentioned the mentality or mindset of people in India and the example of cricket players. I think in most countries, people gradually have been forming the same mindset, not only in India. Thank you very much for sharing your point of view.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Now-
So wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Now we can move forward, Dr. Shama,
Yeah,
with
Dr.
the
Rania.
next couple, Aujaz Tripathi and Janhavi Ajay Chaudhary.
Yes. They're again
Are
power
you
banks.
both over here? Wonderful. Welcome, best wishes. Challenges makes us stronger or weaker? Actually, I would say differently. Challenges makes us weaker than stronger. Weaker than stronger.
Ma'am, I am speaking against.
Okay.
Well, then I'll be speaking in favor.
Okay, perfect.
Hi, hello, namaste, and greetings to Dr. Shama ma'am, Rania ma'am, and all my fellow participants. So, challenges makes us stronger. By with challenges, we can learn new things. By getting challenges, we learn new things. We understand things. By someone is challenging us, and we take the challenge and we learn from it, that even if we lose or win the challenge, we learn that we can do something or we are doing that by the challenge. So I think that challenges, we can learn challenge more by doing the challenges. We should accept challenges in life. We should accept things that are in our life. We should accept the challenges because we are learning from the challenges. Without learning, we cannot do anything. So I think the challenges are more important, or we can learn something from the challenges. Or just you may proceed. You're mute.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Then we are doing great.
Greetings to all. I would like to contradict your point, Janvi. My point is that
I think there is a technical problem.
Yeah. Then no problem. Let's call to the next. We will think that Rania will go move ahead.
Yes, the next couple would like to call Ritmo, Chadran Show, Nithan Mishra.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'm Chandranshu.
Chandranshu.
Ritmo.
They're adding. Yep, Janvi.
If Ojas joins again, can we do the debit?
Okay,
Again?
let him join. Yeah, Janvi. Let him join. We'll do it.
Okay.
The next team is not there, I think, Rania.
Ma'am, I am there, but my opponent is not there. Chandranshu is there.
Only Chandranshu is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Means from the beginning your opponent is not there?
No, ma'am. From beginning, he is not there in the. I have messaged him also, but he has not replied.
Now we will see Chandranshu for you,
Okay.
but because you don't have opponent here right now, but we'll give you opportunity, but in other way. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's move on to the other. Okay,
Yeah.
Chandranshu. Thank you for understanding.
Thank you.
Okay, next one now.
Okay, next one is Pepito and Sandra Filsacul.
Yeah, she's here.
Welcome, Ivy. And Sandra?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, both of them.
Welcome both. Thank you for being here. Relationships in families are becoming weaker. What do you think?
Um, I am on the side. I am agree on the topic, ma'am.
Yes, perfect.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat the title? If
Yes, relationships are becoming in families are becoming weaker.
okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
मैं करके दे दूं, रुको. Done? You're ready? You're taking your debate time also.
I'll go first, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Ivy Pipito from the University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue. I am agree that in today's generation, family becomes weaker. A family's relationship becomes weaker. First is the advancement of our technology. Like social media communication tools has made it um more easier than a physical way. And this tool can create more opportunities or not can create a emotional connection that may not have been possible before. And um family right now is like more have not a lot of time because like for the busy schedule and misunderstanding, and I believe that is one of the reason that family have like made it weaker our relationship.
Are you done, Miss Ivy?
Yes, you can go, Miss Akul.
I totally am against that, ma'am. It's because in this generation, it only not occurs the technology, but also the advancement of the IQ or the EQ of the students. But it does not it is not a hindrance for us to be able to communicate to our family not only really intimately, but also for us to bond. Because in this, yes, it's true that we are very busy in this generation, but it does not only mean that our relationship as a family gets weaker. Just for example, in our family, my sister has work, I have a work, my little sister is too small yet, my both of my parents are businesswomen and businessman, so we really have small amount of time to bond with each other. But every time that we bond, our relationship gets stronger. It does not weaken because it is not only because of the time, but also
as we think of ourselves that our family matters to us, it is our top priority, and it can also be one of the most important thing in our lives. We cannot go on in our life, we cannot move forward if we don't have family, especially in today's generation that a lot of teenagers are very soft-hearted, and most of them are needing their family. So this doesn't really, I mean, I totally am against that family in today's generation are getting weaker, because it does not get weaker, it gets stronger. It just depends on how you control or how you think of it. I think I'm okay, ma'am.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for both of you giving your insights on relationships and family. Let me call Dr. Rania. Dr. Rania,
Yes, thank you.
your
Thank you. Thank you both for giving your balanced and nuanced arguments. Yes, dear I agree that modern pressures and technological distractions you mentioned and changing family structures have contributed to weaker family bonds. And yes, Sandra, families at the same time are adapting to modern realities. In this way, they prioritize quality connection, find ways to remain resilient and connected despite challenges. So thank you very much for giving this nuanced debate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Let's go to the next, Dr. Rania.
Yes, I would like to call Martin John and April Rose.
Johnson, April Rose.
Yes. Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
No, yes, perfect.
It seems like Martin John is not here, so I would like to propose an idea. Would you let Miss Humilde to be my opponent since her partner is not around still? Will you allow it, ma'am, please?
Okay.
Yes,
Her
yes.
partner is also not there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
first,
so much.
yeah, please let her join.
Yes, thank you.
Good
Okay,
evening.
we're
That's
waiting.
what, when one person is not there, and injustice it is actually. Done.
Okay, welcome both. The motion will be 21st century parents understand the emotions of their children. 21st century parents understand the emotions of their children.
May I take I would like to approve or be affirmative of the motion.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I would like to clarify that the motion that is 21st century parents knows the emotion of their children more. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So why did I say so? Why did I affirm to such motion? It is because 21st century parents are children who are children in the past who was able to experience parenting from their parents who are from the other generation. And I believe the 21st century parents are now more open and capable of understanding the underlying emotions of their children even better, because they want to foster an environment where the children are able to communicate with them and avoid keeping secrets from them, because they fear that what happened to them in the past, which came from the parenting of their parents, they don't want to pass it out to their children, which makes me firmly believe that 21st century parents are more capable in understanding the emotions of and the feelings of the child, because they came from such strict parenting, which makes them rational and open to their children. So that would be all from my side as of now.
So, is that okay for me to speak now? Oh, yeah. For my counterfeit, I would like to say that parents in the 21st century has been toxic to their children because of their traumas in their childhood, and they seem to be they counter I mean they push their limits to their children's because they wanted to protect them in such orders. For example, my parents have been so strict about me and my in um I mean so strict about me in my etiquettes, my manners, and how a lady would behave. But yeah, I overcame it. So I think that is my point. They have been they have been so strict to me.
Okay, so I understand your point, but let me just tell you that generally speaking, 21st century parents are actually they have the mindset. Some of you might experience toxicity. However, majority of the 21st century parents that I have met, some of them are my friends actually. They foster an environment free from toxicity, because again you have mentioned that their toxicity came from their trauma, and 21st century parent, I believe that they have this mindset that trauma dumping will never be good towards their children. And in that case, they would have this thought that it is better to lose to give a bit of a loose space for their children to grow and foster to become a better individual than to dump this trauma. I do not invalidate your personal experience. However, if we must look on the bigger or generalized view of this aspect, we can all agree that 21st century parents are much more capable in understanding the emotions of these children, of this new generation children, because again, what they have experienced from their parents, uh they think of this as a way to they think of this as a way to as a setback or a look back for them to have strategies, parental strategies, to nurture and build their children far from what they have experienced and their trauma, as what you have said, or from the toxicity of what they have experienced.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I must say it's a good point, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you so much.
So much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you both.
much.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr.
Actually,
Anya?
I like that you touched an important psychological aspects on the issue, the trauma and toxicity, and how this impacts the relationship between parents and children. You gave some interesting examples, and yes, April, my parents were very strict too. But I think this helped me to become, more responsible and more, more ethically well-rounded citizen. Thank you.
Exactly.
Okay, and because my father was actually policeman, so you can understand why he was so strict.
But Dr. Anya, policeman means, but you're always smiling. He is very strict and you're always smiling.
Yes, it's true, but he was very strict, especially educational, matters. So I went through a big pressure when I was a child.
I believe, Dr. Anya, I believe means like those days parents were very strict, but they have brought up with discipline, with punctuality, values more, because there were less distractions to the parents.
Yes,
Now
of course. And nowadays, unfortunately, we have seen the other extreme. What is happening here in Greece? We have much more freedom, and this doesn't have, the expected results. We could say negative results. Too much freedom leads to negative results. Yes.
Exactly. So we have our two contestants ready now, Dr. Anya.
Yes. Okay. Now.
Krishnaveni is ready from Kerala. And
Krishnaveni and Maureen. Maureen Chahala, okay, welcome. Okay, schools are focusing on building leaders than academics. Schools are focusing on building leaders rather than academics.
Maureen, you're muted.
Yes, ma. I was kindly asked if the motion can be read again. Are you able to get?
Yeah. I'll let Krishnaveni start meanwhile if you are having difficulty till you.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, Krishnaveni.
Maureen, is it fine if I do against the topic?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to start the debate by saying schools are not really focusing on breeding leaders rather than just focusing on academics. I'd say they would be taking it on an equal focus basis. For example, in my school, personally, I feel like our school gives importance to both these aspects in a regular community, such as a school, or whether it's a college. My campus includes both a school and a college, and I feel like there is no particular limitation to how a child can grow in our school, whether it's academics or in leadership or other values. I feel like a student can take up whatever aspect of their life they like to build their skills upon. For example, if a kid has high values in academic skills, our school fosters their skills in such values. And if they have more skills regarding leadership qualities or getting a team together and working well with the team, our school focuses on such aspects. And I think that all schools are like this. Our academic structure is in such a way that it focuses on academics. All of us need to study, gain knowledge for us to become good leaders. So if you focus on becoming a leader, you need to have knowledge. You need to be well versed in academics to be able to do something. So I think academic fostering is very much important in the school, and schools do that.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yeah, Maureen, you're audible. You're audible. You're audible.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so the point that was made by my fellow opponent was that schools focus, they give equal opportunities, like they provide all the platforms that are needed. But say, for example, if someone wants to become a leader, but the school at which you are at, for example, they say only males can be leaders, and then you are a female, how can you take up that leadership position if they're not giving you the platform? Also, I think schools are focused on building leaders. I agree to this statement because you discover that even in projects, they'll be like, you should appoint a group leader. In that, if for example, I'm appointed as a group leader, in that position, I'll be able to exercise my skills and I'll be able to develop as a leader. Even the presentations that are given at school, it's more like they're building our capacity to take up different positions in different endeavors that we find ourselves in life. Also, not only that, schools are focused on building leaders because we discover that most of the time, even when you're given work, for example, at our school, at the university that I am at, we are given work, but the work that we are given is just half of the content. Like they will say, you go discover this yourself, go do more research, go do more examples. And as you are doing that, you discover that you have more ideas. And as you have more ideas, you're getting the skills of the leadership because the leader always has ideas. And ideas are what makes someone stand out. You become innovative, you become creative because of that opportunity that you are given to do the research on your own. So I'm strongly on this point to say, yes, schools are focusing on building leaders and not just academicians or just professors. So that's my point. And also, I can also say that schools are focusing on building leaders because schools, most of the time, we also have, for example, prefect, we have the head girl, the head boy. I don't know about the other side, but in Africa, usually during secondary school from grade 8 to grade 12, you discover that they will appoint you to say, if you want to become a prefect, you have the
Yes,
opportunity
but
to
I'd
apply.
like to say something. There's a particular selection
Go ahead.
criteria for becoming a leader. Not everyone would like to be a leader. So when you say that school is a breeding ground for only leaders, that is something wrong, because not everyone has the skills to be a leader. Not everyone wants to be a leader. And teachers are trained in giving us academic support. They are trained to teach us academically. And yes, their experience, their support will lead us to having future leadership skills. But we can also grow our leadership abilities in other platforms other than our school, in future higher educational institutions or work organizations. We can build our leadership skills there as well. What I would like to strongly say is that leadership is not something that's just cultivated in schools. And if you say, as the topic suggests, leadership is being breeded at schools and not academics, we cannot say that, because academics is given importance in schools. Schools give priority to subjects, subject-wise, syllabus-wise teaching. Teachers are trained to teach us that. And I think schools give us importance in academics because there is a necessary academic background required to be a good leader. So if you say leaders are only bred in schools, you can't really say that they don't have the academic depth in that aspect.
Thank you very much, Ms. Krishina. Yes, that's a valid point. I totally agree. But what's the essence of them giving us that knowledge? What's the essence of them teaching us the things that they teach us, if not us to become leaders? That's the question that I pose to you. What's
It
the
is
end goal
not
of
just
that
to
knowledge?
be leaders. And I'd like to strongly disagree, because it's not just leaders that bring our world forward. Who are leaders if they don't have followers? Who are they if they don't have followers? We need people who believe in leaders, who are loyal subjects to leaders, to be people who are to be led. And a school is a place where such an environment is based, in which people come together as a group, in which maybe one or two people have really good leadership skills, and the school helps them cultivate that. That does not mean all of them can be leaders. They probably have the potential to do so, but the school selects or gives training to particular students who have the highest potential, and then they give them the academic background to do so. You cannot say the word breeding means it's something that means overpopulated. You cannot have too many leaders. That would create an overfluctuation of leaders, and our world does not need that. There will be a huge conflict between the leaders. We do not need that. We need one leader who believes in a particular good point, and we need followers to follow that.
Yes, the world will be overpopulated with leaders. But mind you, it's not everyone who graduates from school who becomes a leader. It's up to you. But the school will focus on building that leadership skill into you. It's up to you to choose if you go into that leadership route or you take another route. But essentially, you have the same knowledge, the same lecturer, you have all the same information you are given. It's up to you to decide what you do with it. You can become a leader, or if you don't want, you can take another route. You can become a follower and help someone who's fitting. That's my point. That's why I'm saying
I'd like to say that you're contradicting your stance on the topic then, because the topic is school is a breeding ground for leaders and not to teach academics. You're saying that a person can choose the leadership path to do so if they wish to, but the topic actually says that everyone can be a leader when they can't, they cannot. That would, as I earlier proposed, would create an overfluctuation of leaders.
Thank you, Krishnaveni and Maureen. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. Thank you so much for bringing.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you then, both of you. Let me call upon Dr. Rania. Dr. Rania.
Well done. That was very
I
great.
must thank the patience of our international jury for. We are sorry, Dr. Rania.
Oh no, I love this
taking much of your
interaction.
time.
No, you know me. I truly love this interaction, and thank you both for giving enriching arguments. But I think if you agree, Dr. Shama, that unfortunately I'm an educator, schools, education worldwide focus more on academic knowledge, which remains actually the only measure for success. If
Exactly.
you have much knowledge, then you get position. So unfortunately, schools are focusing less on leadership, soft skills like emotional intelligence, problem solving, which are necessary for developing future leaders, unfortunately. But
Yeah,
thank you
very
very
true.
much for giving very nice arguments. Thank you. No, I
I
think
think
we have one.
yeah, only one. Her partner is not there. She's there.
Kathleen Gay, Perater, I think.
Dr. Anya, this
Great
group is the
language.
last group, but we have Utkarsh and Arav. They are waiting from a long time. After
Yes,
that,
we
this is
have
the last
something
group.
pending.
Yeah.
So Justin, Imperator, okay,
And
welcome. I think you have the most relevant topic. Future is artificial intelligence.
Come again?
Future is AI, artificial intelligence.
Future is
Dr. Anya,
AI.
nowadays
AI.
children, they don't want full forms. Artificial intelligence. AI means they will understand. Okay, future is AI. Who is for and who is against?
Can I go with in favor?
And I am the against.
Great. So take a moment to reflect on this.
Okay, so let me start. So good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Justin Mayer Vice from the University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu and Mandaue from the Philippines. So for me, the future is undeniably AI because it's already transforming how we look, like how we live, how we work and interact. AI is everywhere as we look, from personal assistants like Siri and Alexa to the like behind social media, streaming services, and even smart traffic systems. AI makes life more efficient and convenient. So in healthcare, AI helps doctors diagnose diseases faster and more accurate. So also in business, like it automates repetitive tasks, freeing up people to focus on creativity and strategy. So think about self-driving cars, virtual classrooms, like what are we doing right now? This is like we're all around the world. Like this is international, but we're meeting, right? We meet people and even how AI predicts weather patterns or natural disasters. So it's solving problems at a scale humans simply can't. So of course there are concerns about job displacement, but AI isn't just replacing jobs. It creates new industries and opportunities. So the future will need more developers, data scientists, and like it's a tool and it's not a threat. It can enhance human potential if we guide its development responsibly. Thank you.
So good evening. So I am Operator Kathleen Gay, and I am against about the future of AI because the future of AI raises concerns about job displacement because a lot of people have the potential or the creativity itself, not just because of AI, because in past we can create a lot of invention or technology without the help of AI, and it also AI, it invalidates the privacy or privacy violation and the potential for uncontrollable system that could pose existential risk to humanity. So the future of AI, I'm not really agreed to that because it can make people depends on AI, just search about what could be happen or what should we do about this, because as human we think creatively, and we have the capacity to think more and think like we should do more than just AI could help us, because a lot of students really depends on AI, and a lot of them would not really focus on academic because they think that other like Google, they think that AI could help us, so they will not listen to their teachers because they think that these things could be easily answered through AI. So I'm not really go with AI.
Yes, I understand your concern about AI, but that's exactly why we need to be proactive in guiding AI's development. With clear regularizations or with clear regulations and responsible innovation, we can ensure that AI benefits society rather than harms it. AI isn't just a tool for big corporations. It's powering life-saving medical research, improving disasters response, and enhancing educational accessibility. So yeah. So the future isn't just AI taking over. It's humans and AI working together to build a better world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. Dr. Rania, from your side.
Yes, such a fruitful debate. Thank you for highlighting all the unlimited opportunities that AI offers to us in every domain, across all industries, all sectors. And on the other hand, you mentioned about job displacement. You can also search about what the World Economic Forum says, that 80% of the existing professions will disappear next year. So of course, we will have many more job categories. And also remember that students should use these AI tools in ethical, moral, and wise way. Otherwise, we will lose the game. And I keep one phrase that you said, that AI is a tool and not a threat. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Dr. Rania, now we have this team who were before. Actually, we gave them the topic that time, but we were leaked. So the topic is leaked now.
Yes.
So we will give them new topic because they were already that. Because they know the topic before.
They know the topic. Okay, yes, perfectly. Okay, I will give you a new topic. Working as an employee gives more job security than as entrepreneurs. Working as an employee gives more job security than entrepreneurs.
So I'll be in against, and I hope Arnav is fine with it.
I thought, Dr. Rania, I thought for Arnav it is difficult, but Arnav and Utkarsh, but both of them means immediately agreed. Good, great. I thought it's a tough, tough topic. Great. Very good, Utkarsh. Come on. As an employee, you get the job satisfaction than as an entrepreneur.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, so may I start?
Okay, anyone.
Yes, of course.
Okay, ma'am. So, namaste everyone. Myself, Arnab Mishra from Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. And first of all, I would like to thank Mrs. Shama ma'am and our respected jury, Raina ma'am. So, I would like to start the topic. Working as an employee provides more job security. Working as an employee generally offers more job security compared to the freelance or the free employment. Employees often enjoy benefits like regular paybacks, health insurance, and retirement plans also, and paid leave, which help ensure financial stability. And also I would like to add one point to it. Employers are legally required to provide certain protections, including employment benefits, workers compensation, and protection against the unfair dismissal in many countries. Thank you.
Okay. So good evening again, guys. And it's a privilege for me to get the second chance. So I'll be presenting my points that entrepreneurship is far more better than doing regular jobs as an employee. So as he Arnav told that doing regular jobs provides us job security. It's not like that. In a long-term race, we can see that entrepreneurship is far more better than in case of job security. In the case of that regular jobs, Somewhere, if you work under a boss, he might just disqualify or just remove you, fire you from his firm. But whereas if you work for your own firm, you are the one who is running the business. You might make decisions of your own. It offers you creativity, personal growth. Somewhere I listened, I don't remember the person who said that if you run a business by your own, you will grow it for your upcoming generations too. But if you just do a regular job, you need to make your upcoming generation to start from the level which you have started. So that's the thing, that you need to have that personal growth too, even with that flexibility, independence, as well as creativity. You can indulge your own ideas to your business. You can just grow, and the thing is, the sky is the limit. You can just earn successful entrepreneurs can earn very much. So that's the thing, that you don't have a limit set by your boss or anyone and a manager. You don't have any work pressures at all. You just need to be flexible, you just need to be consistent, and you just need to be disciplined towards your firm. And that's all what you need to be an entrepreneur. Whereas doing job just causes a hectic situation for the employees. It makes the employees to just work under more pressure. It causes anxiety, depression, and even many employees just do suicide due to this pressure and hectic situation. So that's all. That's my stand. Thank you.
Bro. Employees typically have access to their career developments also. Programs and trainings which can enhance long-term job reportants,
Issues
to
again.
work force.
Okay, sir. Just give me a second, Arnav. I just heard
As employees are seen as valuable workers may be more easily let to go. Overall,
just
the structure.
wait for a second. I just heard your first point, because after that there was some disturbance for I think there was some technical errors. You said that those employees get some programs and trainings for their career developments too. Somewhere entrepreneurs get more experience than employees. Entrepreneurs need to face the market the rush. They need to face the competition. They need to face that creativity even from the other entrepreneurs too. They might indulge in seminars, workshops, and other things, which is their independency. They can do whatever they want according to their needs. It's yes, you are true that in jobs there are trainings, there are seminars and workshops held at a regular interval, but somewhere their independency is hindered. They are not given that much opportunity to grow. They are not given that much opportunity to just um, follow their passion and just be a independent one. Whereas entrepreneurs have that independency in this case, that they can just perform their creativity. They can just indulge their own ideas into their firm and grow it as much as they can. And as I mentioned before, the sky is the limit. That's all. Thank you. You may continue.
Utkarsh, I would like to contradict you on the point that you said that if someone is doing the things from itself, is better to do something on the order of someone. Like, I would like to give some points on this argument, like job stability through organizational structure. The workers who are working in the command of someone have large companies, often structured hierarchies and long-term strategic plans that require a stable workforce. As an employee, you may have more opportunities for advancement within the organization, also contributing to the job stability. Business tend to invest in employments, training and development. That's all.
You
Wonderful,
just
both of
mentioned
you.
a point, that hierarchies. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Utkarsh and Arnav,
Yes,
trust
ma'am.
me. First, Dr. Rani, if you have noticed, when Arnav was getting problem with technical problem now again, Utkarsh immediately he wanted not to waste the time. He brought up with some ideas. He was so innovative in that, so that he can protect his team. He
Thank you,
was
ma'am.
trying. He didn't wait
Thank you, ma'am.
for that. Both of you are amazing, and
Yes.
your content was amazing as well. Not only
Thank you,
that,
ma'am.
and I love the way you try to protect your team and both of your patients. So it's amazing. Love that.
Thank you, ma'am.
My pleasure, ma'am. My pleasure.
Dr. Rania.
Thank you both were awesome because you gave very clear, persuasive arguments and valuable suggestions about what it needs to become entrepreneur. You know, I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing? Because here in Greece, parents and my parents encourage children to become public employees for the reasons that
Yes,
you
ma'am.
mentioned, the job stability, job security, because teachers, for example, is considered as more prestigious, more respectful, because they have a light schedule. I'm working in the public sector in the Greek Ministry of Education, but I really don't know if this was the best career path for me. So we have to be more
Like I was,
open-minded,
like
not
I
become so
basically,
influenced by our parents. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes,
Like
Dr.
Dr.
Shama.
Rania, even basically I'm a professor, but I have a zeal that I should start something my own to influence everyone. So I started my own, I became entrepreneur, like as Utkarsh said. So
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
it's the
Exactly,
opportunity
exactly.
to face the challenges. There are challenges. You will get to creativity. You will face the life. You will not be under the same shade. Actually, I believe salary, getting salary is nothing but the bribe to forget the dreams. It's the
Yes,
bribe
ma'am.
that people gives us to forget our dreams.
That's right.
So that
Yes,
we
but
get salary and we feel we are in comfort zone. Till we are in our comfort zone, we will not grow. Life is very short. We have to explore this life to do something for us and for others as well. So that
Ma'am,
is,
I think it's a pleasure for us to just have you both as our guiders in this debate, and that's enough for me to just. If I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
qualify for the finals, also just it's enough for me that I got your guidance, and that's all. Thank you. Thank you
thank
for
you,
your
Utkarsh.
guidance.
I am so happy to see you. Trust me.
I'm also grateful.
Both of
Thank
you,
you so much.
Arnav and Utkarsh, I felt so happy to see such a future. Both of you are like, your future is great. And also, you will make the country's future also great. Such a wonderful children, both of you.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
think your
Thank you, ma'am.
parents will be proud of you both.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
feel so happy, means felt really happy. Thank you, Dr. Rania. Now we have one small, I need your help in this. We
Mhm.
have Chandranshu, who is waiting from morning, from our first, means, but now his competitor, his debater is not there. What do you think we should do for him?
So maybe we should find another participant as couple.
Should to test his skills because
Yes.
now, so we can take, but yeah, for final, so we can take any participant for him.
Yes, I
Janvi,
think
will
it
you
would
join
be fair.
Chandranshu?
Ma'am, I think Ojas has already joined.
Ojas is here. Okay, you both didn't get that. You both are also there. Dr. Rania, one more. These two guys, even. So
Yes, of
let me
course.
finish this. They too also lost the connection. Ojas also lost the connection. And Chandranshu is the only one that he is the only one. He is there and he is waiting. Chandranshu, are you here? He
Yes,
was
ma'am.
here.
I'm here.
Chandranshu is here. So I think our to see his debating skills, we have to. Utkarsh, will you join Chandranshu?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay,
No problem. I'll be joining him.
Okay, so Dr. Rania will
great,
give
great.
some topic.
Yes. Majority of the
Sure, ma'am.
people in the world tell lies. Majority of the people in the world tell lies.
True or
Do you
false?
agree or not?
Ma'am, can you repeat the topic, please?
Okay, you both
Majority
are
of
there
the
right
people in
now.
the world.
Okay, majority of the people in the world tell lies. In the world, in the work, tell lies. For who will go for, who will go for against? Do you think people in the most of the people in the workplace or in the world tell lies? Or maybe they are so small for that. Are you are comfortable with this, or you have a difficulty with this topic?
We are comfortable, ma'am.
Okay. So these Gen Z children are comfortable with every topic, Dr. Rania.
Yes.
Ma'am, I am going to be talking in favor of the topic.
Okay, my God, this boy is a
Okay.
big critic. Yeah, I expected this from you, Ojas. So it'll take time or you'll start?
I will take time for 1 minute, please.
Okay, Jan.
Okay.
Dr. Anya, hope we are not taking your time. I'm extremely sorry.
No. Don't say this. No. I'm perfectly enjoying everything, every moment.
We had 200 students. Dr. Rania, 200 students, and on that 38 we finalized. Yeah. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, honestly is the cornerstone of true trust in society. Lies, no matter how small or corrosive, once you start lying, even with good intention, it becomes harder to draw the lies. Erode relationships, destroy trust, and create a web of deceit and can spiral out of control. Transparency and honesty may hurt momentarily, but they build a stronger foundation for gaining connection and solutions. Example of lying to protect someone's feelings while it might seem harmless, truth often finds a way out and the person will feel betrayed, losing trust in professional settings. Lies can ruin reputations and careers also. Thank you. Ojas, you may proceed.
Ma'am, is it possible that instead of contradicting, I may place my point?
What you said instead of contracting, Ojas?
Ma'am, instead of contradicting, is it possible that I may place my point?
Okay.
So my point is that lies may often be told for social harmony, as in to avoid conflict or maintain peace in relationships. This is not a very harmful lie, and instead it's done for the betterment of people and to protect people from conflict. And also, it may sometimes be told for self defense or self preservation, like sometimes how people lie to protect themselves from consequences and embarrassment. I'm done.
Lies, when we lie, the relationship builds, but when we tell the truth, the relationship gets stronger and makes it even more powerful.
Thank you, Janvi. Thank you.
However, I would like to say, just like my first point, sometimes there are situations where lying may lead to a betterment in the relationship, such as when the truth can cause a lot of conflict or harm to people's mental health, or just cause conflict in general between people, which may harm them.
Yeah, but lying is a very slow, far-reaching consequences. Society thrives on trust, and trust can only exist in the presence of truth. Let's choose honesty even when it's hard, and work towards world built on integrity and respect. As I said before, when we lie, the relationship gets closer. But when we tell the truth, the relationship gets more and more stronger and powerful.
Again, you are repeating your point. You said that by not lying, the relationship can get more powerful. But that, what? You are shaking your head no. Am I correct? Is that what you are saying, or am I mistaken here?
No. Yeah, correct. But I'm trying to say that lying doesn't prove anything. Like when we tell the truth, when we tell the truth, everyone gets everyone says, yeah, it is the truth. Everyone respects us when they found out the truth is truth, and when they found that they are lying, everyone disrespects us or gets angry at us because we were lying on some sorts of points, right?
Yes, well, that is correct. A lot of the times it happens that people may not try to find out the truth. It's exactly per se. Uh, for example, if there is, like I said, some conflict in a relationship or anything, then they might be fighting over something, and you may tell a lie that maintains harmony, and this may again prevent any further harm to either of them. And many of the times they may not dig deeper or try to search for the truth, and the person may get away with the lie and just help the relationship instead of harming the relationship. The topic is whether most people in the world lie, and in this situation, yes, I would like to say most people lie to maintain this balance, to help each other or to protect
No,
them.
I think that too many people speak truth because, like you said, that the when we lie, that the person's injuries or anything relationship does not work or there are no any harms. But when they found out that is a lie, everyone listens that it they the heart is injured when they found out that it is a lie. The heart is more injured by finding out that is a lie. So I think that people choose more truth than lying.
We are going back and forth on the same point. I said I already contradicted this.
Ojas and Janavi, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear. And thank you for contradicting and it's giving your insights. Let me go to Dr. Rania.
Yes. Thank you for highlighting the power of the truth and why lies are sometimes a necessity for social reasons. Personally, I think that more or less the next years, everyone will know how to handle AI tools and digital technologies, but it will be very rare to find true people with rare qualities and moral, integral, and ethical values. That's why III promotes through all these programs values holistic based education. It's our main priority. So thank you very much for your contribution and your valuable arguments. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, thank you for this opportunity as well from me as well. And also thank you for your time.
Welcome.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you, both of you. Okay, now last, Dr. Rania, Chandranshu and Utkarsh. Chandranshu, because he is where, yeah, Dr. Rania. Topic we can give them?
Yes. Okay, are you ready for the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Street smarts are more successful than book smarts.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, if you don't understand, I can explain to you what this expression. Street smarts are more successful than book smarts. Actually,
Ma'am, like your first word.
Okay. Do you understand these expressions? Do you want more clarification? Book
Ma'am, I
smarts
want more kind of clarification. I just need.
Yes. Okay. We need to examine here two different approaches to knowledge, approaches to success. One is practical, experience-based intelligence, and the other hand, academic theoretical knowledge. So which type of intelligence? Which type of intelligence is more beneficial in real-world situations?
So, ma'am, what's the main topic? What's the title? That in the topic is like that. That stress marks are more practical,
more successful,
are more successful than book marks. So I'll be in against, and I think so. Chandranshu is fine with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So, greeting of the day, Sama ma'am, and our respected jury. So, I'm Chandranshu, and I'm going in the favor of the topic. So, as we know, practical things are get fit in our mind early than reading it. In my thoughts, if we are doing anything practically, then it may fit in our mind earlier than just reading it from the books and other thoughts.
Okay. So is your point completed? May I start?
Yes.
Okay. So it is already guys again. And he said that that practical we should be practical in our life. So just tell me a thing that you have to test a acid. You have to just test the acid that whether it would just destroy a thing or not. So would you use your own hand to just test it, or would you just refer a book that yes it could cause damage, yes it would just or you will just start drinking it that yes acid it doesn't I need to find that acid causes damage or not, so I would drink it. We
No,
need
you
to
can.
have that knowledge. We need to just refer books for knowledge before being practical. Somewhere prevention is I have heard a quote that prevention is better than cure. So if you have a knowledge for particular thing, then you can just perform it well, and you can have a good practical knowledge afterwards. But firstly, the foundation stone is that you need to have a good bookish knowledge, which we can say that bookish knowledge in our society, that term is just signified as a bad thing, that we need not to be bookish knowledge, we need to be experienced. But yes, we need that bookish knowledge. We need to be a knowledgeable person, firstly from books. After that, we can move towards the practical life. After that, we can implement it in our practical life. Now, as Shama ma'am mentions, the stage is yours.
Okay. Now I want to ask you a question, that if you are going to give an exam and you have learned from the bookish language, you have not done anything practically, and if you forget anything, that how what is the answer of that question, then how you are going to deal with it? If you have done it practically, then you know the process, then you can write in your words. But if you have learned it from the bookish language, then you may forget, because there are a lot of answer there, right? You know that.
So that's what I mentioned before, that you need to be a good knowledgeable person, not like that. That yes, you opened a book before knowledge. Oh, I have an exam tomorrow. I need to just learn it, and you just opened the book and you just read one sentence. Now, yes, I have a good bookish knowledge, and yes, I can just give a
Okay.
exam and score good grades. So you
As
need
per
to be a
you.
perfect, good knowledgeable person in case of books. Yes, you
Okay.
might
Now, as per
proceed.
you, I want to tell you that in chemistry there are a lot of reaction which has same same, they are of same color, same size, and they most of them have exception. You know that. If you have not done practically them, you have not tested them practically, then how you are going to answer them on the theory basis? If the examiner asks you on the theory basis, if you have gone on the interview and they ask you on the practical basis, then how you are going to answer that?
You are just you are just thinking at the one side of coin. You just need to flip that coin. You need to have that knowledge, bro. If you don't have the knowledge that yes, that material is acetic acid or it is hydrochloric acid, then if you don't know about that, how would you just do that practical? How would you just answer that on the basis of practical? You need to
That
have that
much.
knowledge, na? Yes. That yes, if we test acetic acid with litmus paper, the color change will happen. That's the thing, na, that you need to have that bookish knowledge too.
Okay.
That's my
You have
point.
given the example of litmus paper. Okay. If we do it practically, then it will be simply print in our mind. Then we can easily get to remember. We have to not read and read after. We have to do not read to revise. If we have done it practically, then once it is print in in our mind, someone has said that if you see something visually, not like reading it, then it's get learned by you more than to read it.
Okay, just tell me before. Just tell me that in yes or no. Just answer it. If you are studying from school, you are studying in school. You have studied 7 periods, and at the last 8th period, you are having an exam. So would you just give that exam without opening a book before the 10 minutes of that exam? Would you just be like that? Yes, I have seen the 7 periods, the board I have seen, and I am really prepared for the topic. Would you just prefer this, or would you be preferring that opening book and reading that topic again? So just tell
Practically
me.
simply does not means that you are going watching, and it simply does not mean that. It simply means you have remembered and you have written somewhere. You can make it in your word, not the book's word. I am trying to say this, and you are completely saying that
There's
you
a
should go.
there are a lot of things which you can't do practically. There are a lot of things which you need to there are some common things that you need to know and that's the thing that you can get from a book. Someone who reads a book is a person who has that knowledge. Before doing practical, if you have that knowledge, then 99% of chances are there that you might succeed in your practicals, or you might not harm yourself. But if you just go and just start doing practicals, it will surely just break your confidence, or it might harm you. And that's all. Thank you.
Practical is done in the like vision of mentor. Then mentor will simply guide you everything, that how you have to do and what you have to do after this, and that may will get you learn many things.
Okay, without wasting time, I'll be just I'll be just mentioning my last point. How that mentor has got the knowledge. How that mentor has got the knowledge. He might have studied from a book now. That
He might
how
have
that
done a lot
mentor.
of practical from life. It might done that he is a like we can say mentor of practical. Then he has saw lot of practical and he has done that. It could be also possible, na?
Okay, so tell me that the first mentor who was whoever was the first mentor in human race, was he didn't he had just started studied about books, or somewhere he had just started that, yes, I need to pour HCl and I'll be just pouring on my hand.
Okay.
Then he
I
saw
want to
that,
ask you
yes.
something. I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Who used to write the book? Who used to write the book? Scientist only. This like reaction used to write by scientists. And until the experiment is done, no one can verify that. Until the experiment is done, he cannot write anything about it. So,
Bro,
like without practical book would not print it.
from the edge of your toe to the nip of your pen, everything is made by that bookish language only. If that a practical is done, that is done in a glass tube only. They might have a theory for just making that glass tube, making that acids. That's the thing that you need to have. If you go through that cornerstone or the foundation stone, you might found that it is always about that bookish knowledge only. You need to have that a book as a reference. Somewhere you need to have, yes, I truly agree that practicals are needed, practical experience is needed, but somewhere knowledge book is much more better than having that experiences.
Okay. What you will say when like printing was not invented, book were not invented. When book were not invented, then how people would go by bookish language as per you?
There were theories, if book wasn't
They were
printed,
doing
if book,
practical only. No, they were doing
so they
practical
It's
only
had
not only
before.
theory, they
practical,
had.
Chandranshu, and this it's not only practical. It is a street smartness
That's the
in
thing.
sense like a chai wala. You can give the example of the chai wala, Chandranshu. You can give example of chai wala who was a street smart and who met even Bill Gates also. Now he is in Dubai. He has opened his office in Dubai. That is his
Yes.
street smartness, right? So that was Dr. Ranya's topic: street smartness, street smart people success. Means he's so
I
street
think
smart, yeah, with his
we have
behavior, yeah.
yes,
So
ma'am.
we means street smart he was. He's not educated. He didn't study. He didn't do degrees. He was in the on the roads selling the chai, right? But now because of its street smartness, he is in Dubai now. So he has
Yes,
won the
ma'am, that's the thing.
hearts of the. So that is that kind of examples we have to bring out. Anyhow, it's wonderful. Both of you are. Thank you so much, Ramchan Utkarsh.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's really it's quite insightful and also like learning based. Thank you both of you. It's, I think
Yeah.
Dr. Rania, we took much of your time and your insights, and
Sure.
then we can.
Our pleasure.
You both share great arguments and emotion, because both types of intelligence can be crucial depending on the context of success being considered. And as you said, Dr. Shama, we learned so many things. Your life example that you become, you have become a successful entrepreneur. So you quit, you abandon the job stability of a teacher is very inspiring. Truly, believe
Thank
me,
you.
it's very
Thank you
inspiring.
so much.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am,
you
and
both of you.
sorry to
Thank you,
just
ma'am.
exceed the
There is
time.
No, not
And
at all,
sorry.
not at all, not. We want you to give your voice. That's why this platform is here. This
Yes,
platform
ma'am.
is to give you the voice, to give you that energy, to create, explore that leadership inside you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We must thank you for that. We must.
And ma'am,
Thank
it's
you.
our pleasure
Thank you
to
so
just
much
have
also.
this international platform to raise our voices. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Utkarsh. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Rania, once again. And thank you to all of you present here for your precious time. And look forward to see you all in finals. Let's
Yes, ma'am.
see which
Really
team
waiting
is
for the
going. I will
results
take
of
up the
that
results
final.
from Dr. Rania, who has won the hearts of Dr. Rania. And let's see who is coming to the finals. And results shortly we will announce. Okay, shortly. So that
Yes,
before
we are
December
equally
20,
waiting for the
yeah,
results.
before December 20, let's go do the finals because December 20 is the ISA 2024 event, and we will announce the winner that day. On December 20 in Oman, we will announce the winner in Oman, Hotel W, before diplomats, ministers, and all. We will announce your name, whoever is the winner on that day. Okay, so thank you, Dr. Rania, once again, and look forward to see you again. Thank you, Dr. Rania.
Our founder, director, and CEO of International Institute of Influencers, Dr. Shama Hussain, on the stage.